Red Ravens getting ready to take on the Garden City Blockbusters in the Region 6 quarterfinals. I'm J.O. Chris going alongside with me. Chris, joining us. Happy you're with us here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. We've got a fun one tonight, and Chris, you can see it in the clothes we're wearing. It's going to take a team effort to beat this Garden team, but it's going to take an elite effort from the money team. Justin Taylor, Trent Ruth, Brian Griffith. The three of them maybe played their best game together against Barton. They're going to have to keep getting better and better every game the rest of the way.
Absolutely, and I believe it was to the tune of 57 points, if I remember correctly, those three had in that last game. And, yeah, it's going to take that effort, a complete team effort, but a big effort from them, no doubt.
What's going to give tonight? Garden City coming off of a thrilling overtime win over Independence with a game-winning shot from Boston Harker. They're led by first-year head coach Isaiah Tisdale. The Red Ravens coming off of a thrilling win over Barton right here in this building. They are led by the Hall of Famer, Jay Herkelman. Starting lineups for both of these teams. First for Garden City. A 6'3 sophomore out of Austin, Minnesota, number 1, Emmanuel Mannion. A 6'4 sophomore out of Alberta, Canada, number 4, Boston Harker. A 6'9 sophomore out of Buffalo, New York, number 5, Antonio Chol. A 6'8 sophomore out of Hebron, Texas, number 11, Isaiah Dixon. And a 6'4 sophomore out of Garden City, number 13, Jace Steinmetz. One more time for the Garden City Blockbusters. It's number 1, Mannion, number 4, Harker, number 5, Chol, number 11, Dixon, and number 13, Steinmetz. For the Red Ravens tonight, a 5'10 sophomore out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Number 2, Brian Griffith. A 6'4 guard out of Detroit, Michigan. Number 3, Trent Ruth. Justin Taylor, a 6'2 sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina. A 6'5 freshman out of the Congo, number 7, Daniel Tomboy. And a 6'7 freshman out of Ghana, number 32, Rashid Kuta. One more time for Jay Herkelman's Red Ravens tonight. It's number 2, Griffith. Number 3, Ruth. Number 5, Taylor. Number 7, Tomboy. And number 32, Kuda. Ravens are wearing their home whites with the red trim, while the Garden City Blockbusters are wearing their road brown jerseys with the gold trim. Winner of this one will play the winner of Barton and Cloud County on Friday night in the semifinals. Kuda and Dixon getting ready to jump. Tip is won by Garden. Here we go in the quarterfinals. Mannion, guarded by Brian Griffith. Two of the top point guards in this league. Harker spinning, nice fake. Gets up on Taylor, missed the shot. Kuda with the help defense. Here come the Ravens the other way. Taylor, handoff, Griffith, floater, Brian, no. Tipped up by Kuda and taken by Tomboy. Ravens with an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity. Brian, Tomboy. That one deflected, ends up with Kuda. Now Taylor. Brian, top of the key, trying to create space, guarded by Mannion. 6 to shoot. Kuda going to go at Dixon. Kuda in trouble, got to put it up. And a travel. Good defense there by Garden City down low.
Heavy start for both teams here in this first 40 seconds.
Mannion brings it up. Guarded by Griffith, very closely guarded by Griffith. Now Chol, one of the best players in the league. He's going to be guarded by Tomboy a lot tonight. Harker, guarded by Taylor. Chol sends it for 3 and missed it. Harker and Chol each missed their first shot of the night. Ravens will take that. Ruth on the right wing, down low to Kuda. Kuda, jump shot, got it! Ravens strike first. Rashid Kuda with the mid-range J. 2-0 Coffeyville. Harker, the quick attack, and a foul against Kuda. Kuda picks up his first, and we talked about that being a big X factor tonight.
I don't know. It looked like he had his feet set. That was close. That was close.
Free throws coming for Boston Harker. Harker's a 78% free throw shooter. Jay Herkelman not happy about that call, to say the least. In and out on the free throw. Raven student section trying to will their guys to a win. Caparazzo will check in, and Rashid Kuda, you can see, is very visibly upset. His teammates on the bench will try to keep him fired up. Second free throw for Harker, in and out. 2 missed shots and 2 missed free throws for Garden City to start the game. 2-0 Ravens. Griffith finding Trent Ruth. Ruth had a great game, 22 in the win over Barton. Ruth to Tomboy. Tomboy to Taylor. Taylor to Griffith off a screen, guarded by Mannion. 10 to shoot here for the Red Ravens. Really good perimeter defense from Garden City. Griffith got to back it up. Now he's got to go one-on-one. Bryan way downtown, in and out. Caparazzo the rebound, and he's fouled by Dixon. Big rebound for Charles Caparazzo. And we talked about it, Chris. We feel like the Ravens have the advantage down low. You've seen 2 offensive rebounds already.
Absolutely.
Inbounds goes to Bryan Griffith. Griffith looking for space. Bryan inside. What a fake. Bryan got it! High off the window, Bryan Griffith. 4-0 Ravens early.
Just when it looked like he was going to pass, nice fake, puts it high off the glass. Good. What a shot.
What a high IQ player.
No doubt.
Boston Harker, guarded by Justin Taylor. Now it's Emmanuel Mannion. The Cloud County transfer who has starred at point guard for Garden. Chol for 3. Missed again. Chol and Harker have missed their first 2 shots each. Ravens trying to get off to a fast start here at home. Ruth, screen from Caparazzo. Trent kicking. Taylor the fake, guarded by Steinmetz. And now backs it out. Justin, screen from Charles. Justin, stop-start move. Kicking to Ruth. Ruth, hesitation. Down low, Chuck. Charles backing down. Poked by Dixon. It's loose. And Caparazzo kept it alive. Ruth got to put it up. And he missed it. Rebound, Caparazzo tapped it out. Tomboy taps it to Taylor. What an effort. Griffith the drive. Fouled. Caparazzo and Tomboy keep the possession alive, and they get some love from Justin Taylor.
Caparazzo is in beast mode right now on the boards.
Charles Caparazzo hit the ground with the ball, had 3 defenders around him. How did he even get out of that?
I don't know.
Griffith at the free throw line. Ravens up 4, 3 minutes in. Bryan, first free throw. In and out. Garden missed their first 2 free throws from Boston Harker. Now Griffith in and out on his first. Maybe it's the rims.
It might be.
One more here for Bryan Griffith. Sophomore out of Owensboro, Kentucky. And he drains it. 5-0 Ravens. 3 minutes into this one. Garden City off to a little bit of a slow start. Ravens haven't been perfect, but they've gotten an early 5-point lead here at home. Tomboy stays on Antonio Chol. Mannion is fouled by Bryan Griffith. Bryan upset. He thought that was all ball. 2 fouls early on Garden City. 2 fouls as well on the Red Ravens. 1 on Kuda, 1 on Griffith. Ravens wanted a foul call. Inbounds goes to Dixon. Now Chol has it, guarded by Tomboy. Double team comes. Chol will swing it left to Harker. Boston Harker on the drive. Bumped by Taylor, missed the shot. Dixon on the glass, trying to get a second chance for Garden, missed again. Now Ravens come the other way, leading by 5, trying to put their foot on the gas. Taylor, a quick 3, and it's off the back of the iron. Rebound Mannion. 5-0 Ravens. Garden now 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, have yet to score. Normally one of the best offensive teams in the Jayhawk. Mannion tried to hand it off to Taylor, or to Steinmetz, and Taylor wouldn't let him. Look at Justin Taylor, and it's taken away. Bryan Griffith in transition. Tomboy cleans it up. No, And it's taken by Gordon. Raven fans wanted a foul. That was some of the best defense we've seen all year from Justin Taylor.
Just like super glue.
5-0 Coffeyville. Will have a media timeout at the next dead ball. Harker picked up by Tomboy. Dixon, handoff to Mannion. Garden City in a straitjacket right now. Mannion in trouble. Pass to Dixon. Dixon spinning. Missed again. Here come the Ravens. Garden City ice cold out of the gate. Taylor, Bryan, down low. Camparasso lays it in. 7-0 Coffeyville. What a start. Exactly what you wanted here at home. Harker finding Chol. He'll try the three again. That one wide open, and he drills it. Antonio Chol, you can't give him that shot. He averages almost 20 a game, and he's got his first three of the night. Tomboy, Ravens 7, Garden 3. 5 minutes into this one, Griffith, Tomboy. Tomboy back to Bryan. Bryan guarded by Mannion, 10 to shoot. Bryan, screen comes from Camparasso. Charles has played really well here early tonight. Griffith, what a move, attacking. Bryan tried to hit Tomboy, turned it over. Miscommunication there, but the Ravens up 4 early. Defense putting pressure on Garden. Ravens up 4. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. (7-3) Red Ravens early in this one over Garden City. Region 6 quarterfinal. Shady O, Chris Freund alongside with you. Chris, very similar to the ladies' game. Ravens up early and are playing well, but it feels like they've missed some opportunities. It feels like this league could be even bigger.
It really could. But so far,
great
really
defense
happy.
from the Red Ravens. So
incredible defense, especially by Justin Taylor and Bryan Griffith. Holy cow.
Griffith will guard Mannion as Garden City has the basketball here out of the timeout. Down low they go. Caleb Smith into the game. He goes up and scores it on Kaysen Thomas, and it's 7-5. Last 5 points scored by the Bronxbusters. This Garden team about as dangerous as they come in the Jayhawk Conference. 18-13 on the year, but playing their best ball of the year right now. Relya Nagulich down low. Charles Camparasso guarded by Chol, who's playing center right now with Sabino and Smith out there. Griffith, what a move. Fakes the three, now hands off Taylor. 6 to shoot. Guarded by Harker. Taylor got to go to work. Justin, Nagulich got to shoot. 1 to put it up, and floater off. Camparasso on the glass. Got it! Charles Camparasso is fired up. He is dominating down low.
Another huge rebound. Offensive rebound and putback.
9-5 Red Ravens. Camparasso. Smith again right inside on Thomas. 4 quickly for Caleb Smith. Smith, impressive size at 6'5". He's a transfer out of Pratt and an all-conference caliber player. Griffith couldn't control the pass. Now Mannion coming the other way and ties it up with a wicked right-hand tomahawk. 9-9 our score. After the 7-0 start for the Ravens, a 9-2 run for Gordon. Did you expect anything different?
No, not a bit.
7 minutes into this one, tied at 9. Taylor trying to get going. Justin now kicks it to the corner. Ravens with 8 to shoot. Pressure comes from Garden City. Taylor in trouble. Griffith, 2 to shoot. Ravens having trouble getting shots off. Bryan to beat the buzzer. Oh my goodness. Up and under. What a finish from maybe the best finisher in the league. 11-9 Coffeyville, 12:26 to go, first half. Brian Griffith gives you something new every night. Step back, Smith sending it, and he missed it. Not a good three-point shooter. The Ravens will let him have that shot.
No doubt.
Justin Taylor has the basketball. Ravens lead by 2. Now Relya Nagulich. Quick corner three, no. Nagulich there to clean it up. Garden City got to find answers on the glass because right now that's the Raven offense.
That sure is. What a rebound off of the Griffith miss. The rare Griffith miss from 3.
13-9, Coffeyville by 4. 2 seed versus 7 seed here at Nellis. Emmanuel Mannion guarded by Justin Taylor. Now Caleb Smith, who had a quick 4 off the bench. He's guarded by Griffith. Gets a screen, pick and pop. Chol for 3, and he missed it strong. Rebound tap to Griffith. And the Ravens open up a lead once again. They lead it by 4. Bryan picked up by Chol. Bryan sends it, got space. Bryan missed it. And Nagulich went flying in for the rebound, but Smith pulls it down. Kaysen Thomas able to poke it, and that's an over and back. Kaysen Thomas just ripped it away from Mannion, and it brings us to immediate timeout. The Red Ravens are playing inspired on the defensive end. They're up 4. We're back in 60 seconds. When two teams of this caliber go head-to-head with the season on the line, you look for any edge you can get, Chris. How about this? In the first 9 minutes of this one, Ravens winning the rebound battle 14-4 over Garden City.
Wow, that's huge. And a lot of them, I'm sure, have come on that offensive side.
4 rebounds already for Tomboy, 3 for Caparasso. There's a cut for Kemboy, and he lays it in. Jeremiah Kemboy, Ravens up 6.
What a pass from Kuda.
Kuda back out there. He picked up an early foul. Sabino in the corner. Missed it. Kuda, the rebound, taps it to Kemboy. Ravens up 6, starting to feel like they're getting momentum back. Kemboy, Popovich now slows it down and a travel. It'll actually be a carry on Popovich. We'll see Deshaun Lewis check into the game. The freshman out of Hugoton only averages about 4 a game. Had 14 the last time Garden was here at Nellis Hall. Dangerous guy off the bench. If he gets going, he can get going.
Yeah, no doubt.
But that's the Raven game plan, Chris. The starting 5 for Garden is so good. You want players like Deshaun Lewis and Finn Erickson and Isaiah Dixon. No offense to them. You want those guys to beat you.
Right, exactly.
Not Chol, not Sabino, not Mannion, those guys.
Right.
10:36 to go first half. Ravens lead at 15-9. Mannion guarded by Kaysen Thomas. Now Caleb Smith. 12 to shoot. Smith steps into it and missed again. He's 0 of 2 from downtown. Ravens have the ball up 6. And that one poked from behind, but a foul is called against Caleb Smith for a reach. That was a close one.
That was close, yeah.
I'm a Garden fan. I don't know if I love that one.
Right.
But it's the 3rd foul against the Broncbusters. Ravens will take it. Kaysen Thomas checks out. Trent Ruth back into the game. Kaysen really played some good defense.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the one that caused that over and back a couple of sessions ago.
Against Mannion, who's one of the best point guards in this league. Inbounds pass here for the Ravens. They find Relya Nagulich, who's guarded by Josiah Sabino. That one intercepted. Caleb Smith read it like a book. Comes in transition and lays it in. He's got 6 off the bench. Garden would be in a whole lot of trouble without Caleb Smith right now.
No doubt.
Kemboy finding Kuda. Kuda guarded by Antonio Chol. Kuda turns the corner, throws it up, missed it. And Chol the rebound. Chol coming the other way. 6'10", and he can handle the basketball. Sabino, crossover, spin move. Sabino, missed it. Nagulich the rebound. And finds Ruth. What a catch by Trent. Raven ball, they lead it by 4. What's been a physical, gritty first half here at Nellis. Kuda, guarded by Chol. Kuda once again to attack to Chol, and he's blocked from behind by Smith, out of bounds. Last touch by the Ravens. Back-to-back possessions. Kuda wanted to take Chol one-on-one. Back-to-back possessions. Garden City wins that matchup. Chol and Kuda going to be an interesting matchup. It's 2 of the most physically gifted guys in this league.
Yeah, no doubt.
Caleb Smith takes the handoff. He's guarded by Popovich. Lewis, top of the key. It's Emmanuel Mannion. Mannion does not come out of the game very often. He's guarded by Ruth. A guy that can really light it up if you give him space. Hands it off to Chol. Chol guarded by Tomboy. Contested 3, and Chol knocks it down. 1-point game, Antonio Chol. Can't play any better defense than that.
No, you can't. Sometimes the shots just fall.
Tomboy the attack, and a bump, and a foul against Chol. They wanted the and 1. I don't think they're going to give it to him. First on Chol, 4th on the Broncbusters. It was not a shooting foul, so it'll be an inbounds play for the Ravens. Inbounds goes to Tomboy, right back to Kemboy. Kemboy, guarded by Sabino. Screen comes from Kuda. Kemboy picked up by Chol. They're trying to get Kuda to look down low. It's not there. Popovich winds up for 3. He got it! And the foul is going to go against Kuda. His second here with 8.5 to go in the first half. We're going to see more Caporaso. The 3 for Popovich is good, but now Kuda in foul trouble. The Ravens are up 4, but they're now down one of their top guys. Mannion will bring it up for Garden. Ravens 18, Broncbusters 14. 8:22 to go first half. Mannion, Chol off a screen, picked up by Tomboy. Chol, Sabino, crossover, tries to go at Caporaso, spinning, tough shot, and he missed it. Caporaso, another rebound, but Lewis ripped it away. And now Lewis tries to hit a 3, missed it. Rebound Ruth. Ravens dodge a bullet there. Under 8 to go first half. Ruth, big screen from Charles. Ruth the step back. He missed it. Rebound Popovich. Another second chance for the Ravens. Kemboy down low to Tomboy. And Daniel goes up and goes right through Caleb Smith and lays it in. 6-point lead for Coffeyville. Chol, guarded by Popovich. They're going to guard Chol as soon as he crosses half court.
Yeah, no doubt. As they should.
Caleb Smith. Broncbusters down 6. Caleb Smith lost the basketball. It will stay with the Broncbusters. Media timeout, 7:23 to go. Ravens 20, Garden 14. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98. Brian Griffith, Justin Taylor, both coming in back into the game. We're back in a minute. The Lady Ravens punched their ticket to the Final Four earlier tonight. Can the men do the same? They lead it 20-14 here over Garden City with 7:23 to go first half. I'm Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with me. Looking to get it in. They find Dixon. Now back to Mannion. And Sabino. 5 to shoot here for Garden. Ravens trying to force a contested shot. That's a travel. They won't even get a shot. Trent Ruth right there with Sabino.
Huge defense again. Gives Coffeyville the ball.
Justin Taylor brings it up. Ravens up 6. The largest lead of the game is 7. Taylor and Ruth still yet to get going here for the Ravens. Tomboy, hand off to Brian Griffith. Now Caparasso. That's Taylor. Taylor pick and roll with Charles. Tough shot, and he missed it. Tomboy, a big rebound over Chol. Tomboy got it! How did he put that one in? Over the 6'10 Chol. Boston Harker has it now. Garden down 8. Harker on the attack. And tipped and stolen by Taylor. Garden City miserable. Taylor in transition blocked by Chol. And then Ruth deflected it. Taylor gonna fake the 3. Cross court pass. Ruth will send it. He got it! Timeout Garden City. Red Raven defense has Garden City in a straitjacket here at Nellis Hall. They're up 11. We're back in a minute. Boston Harker turns it over as he steps on the baseline. Chris, this Raven team has played good defense all year. They're out there playing like a team possessed right now.
I've never seen such a suffocating defense as this Red Raven team.
Garden City's one of the best, most talented offensive teams in the league. Yeah. They can't even get a shot up right now.
It's crazy. Crazy stuff.
Ravens are up 11, and Nellis is starting to get fired up. Coffeyville with the basketball. Ruth. Now Taylor on the right wing, guarded by the freshman Finn Erickson. Ruth, screen comes from Caparasso. Trent, driving kick. Charles is fouled at the rim by Chol. That's his second. Charles just about put Chol on a poster. Oh my goodness.
So close.
Jacksonville University just about had their center dunk on maybe the player of the year in this league.
No doubt, no doubt.
Free throws coming for Caparasso. On the season, he's about a 68% free throw shooter. First one up and good. Chol now with 2 fouls. That's something to keep your eye on as we got 25 more minutes a game to go. And if Garden wants any chance of winning this one, they need Chol out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Caleb Smith guarded closely again. Garden trying to find any sort of answer. Harker driving, in trouble again. Smith driving, putting it up, putting it in. Much needed score for the Broncbusters. 27-16 with 5:06 to go in the first half. Trent Ruth guarded by Caleb Smith. Tomboy, guarded by Chol. Now Griffith. Bryan. Bryan against Boston Harker. You like that matchup if you're Bryan. And look at him just take advantage of it. Right at Harker and scores inside.
What a spin in the lane.
29-16 Ravens. Making a point here early tonight. Caleb Smith. And a foul will be called. Looks like it's going to be on Tomboy for a hold on Chol. Tomboy can't believe it. Chol's going to inbound it right in front of us. Chol began his career at Rutgers University. You can see why, Chris.
Yes.
That's a Big Ten guy right there.
That was the guy standing right in front of me that I had to arch my neck just to see any.
That's a guy that makes Jay Herkelman look like an average guy.
Which is crazy.
Driving kick to the corner. Erickson, tough shot. Missed it. Rebound, Caparasso. Ravens have the basketball up 13. Foot on the gas when you're playing a team like this, though.
No doubt.
Ruth, screen from Caparasso. What a first half for Charles. Ruth to Griffith. And now Bryan will back up. He's guarded by the freshman Erickson. Bryan wants to attack again. Bryan Griffith. And one. Bryan Griffith. You cannot defend him one-on-one.
How did that go in?
Erickson picks up the foul. Bryan Griffith, a little bit of a finger wag as he goes to the free throw line. I wouldn't play that one-on-one. We talked about a fast start in front of the home crowd, building off the Barton momentum. They're building off the Barton momentum.
No doubt.
32-16. Ravens have doubled up Garden City. Smith, the drive, foul. And that's going to be on Bryan Griffith, his second. Final media timeout of the first half. 3:53 to go. Ravens 32, Garden 16. Do the young Broncbusters have answers? Red Ravens in control right now. We're back in 60 seconds. We talked about, as we returned here to Nellis Hall, the Red Ravens, when they battled Independence back in January. I'm sure you remember this, Chris. They went on a 43-9 run to end that game.
Right.
Well, since this game was tied at 9, the Ravens are on a 23-7 run.
Goodness.
To double up Garden City. There'll be
Wow.
free throws here for Caleb Smith as we come out of the timeout. It's a team that's capable of an avalanche. And Garden City has caught an avalanche here in this first half. Caparasso's really played his tail off.
Incredible, yeah. I said it before and I'll say it again. Beast mode on the glass.
Caleb Smith trying to go 2 out of 2 at the line, and he does. Smith, a rock-solid free throw shooter for Garden City. Garden City, a pretty good free throw shooting team. I don't think you're still playing basketball at this point of the year if you're not a good free throw shooting team.
Very true.
Trent Ruth has it, 3:39 to go in this first half. Nagulich guarded by Chol. Chol's got 2 fouls, got to be careful. 12 to shoot. Taylor off a screen. Justin and Tomboy, nice catch. Tomboy the attack, handoff Nagulich. Oh, that's picture perfect.
The stuff.
Looking like the Harlem Globetrotters as Garden gives it away again.
I've heard of around the world. How about around the feet?
Antonio Chol had some words there for the Raven bench. I think Coffeyville's starting to jaw a little bit with this Garden team. This is a high-stakes game right here.
It is.
Garden's got to win to keep their season alive. Ravens got to win to probably keep their national tournament chances alive. Brian Griffith, top of the key. Ravens up 34-18. Griffith wanting to dance again. Brian, come on!
3.
Ridiculous! Smith inside, finishes. That's a tough matchup for Brian. Caleb Smith 7 inches taller.
Absolutely.
Ruth behind the back. Nagulich winds up for 3. Not that time. Rebound to Lewis. Tomboy was coming soaring in. Lewis in transition lays it in. 36-22. 2.5 to go first half. Isaiah Tisdale just trying to tell his team, hang in there.
Yeah.
That's all you can do right now.
Yeah, survive the storm if you can.
Don't let this game get out of reach.
Right.
Griffith. Brian is really locked in right now. Lewis trying to guard him again. Brian wanting to dance. Step back. Griffith. Not that time. That would have sent Nellis into a frenzy. Austin Harker driving. Had it poked. It's loose. And Nagulich has it for the Ravens and finds Griffith. That pass ends up with Taylor. Chol knocked it out of bounds. Stays with Coffeyville. Boston Harker is coming off of 29 points and the game winner against Independence. This is a really good basketball player.
Right.
In this first half, Chris, he has been miserable.
Yeah.
Can't even get a shot off.
Yeah, he's like, the defense on him is like one of those Garfield toys on a window.
Taylor guarded by Erickson. Justin Taylor trying to get going here late first half. What a fake. Taylor finding Ruth. Ruth attacking the freshman Lewis. Ruth going up, missed it. Tomboy tried again to get in there, could not. Ravens have cooled off a little bit. Garden trying to trim the gap. Chol missed it. And if Chol's going to put up a shot, you'd like it to be a transition pull-up jumper. That's probably about as tough of a shot as he's going to take.
No doubt.
Nagulich sets the screen. Tomboy, baseline, right at Chol, and got it.
Nice move.
Chol couldn't pick up his third foul, and Tomboy knew it. He went right at him. Erickson, corner 3, short. Rebound Ruth. Tomboy comes back next year, Chris. He might be the league's next Antonio Chol.
Yeah, no doubt. My goodness.
Tomboy can do it all.
Yeah.
Tomboy going to set a screen here for Ruth. Ruth working right and foul. Trent Ruth will be at the free throw line. Foul on Caleb Smith. His second foul. We'll see Isaiah Dixon check back in. Now, we've seen games this year, especially here at Nellis, where the Ravens get up to a big lead at half and then struggle in the second half.
Right.
Cannot do that against this team. They're good enough. A 15-point lead means nothing.
Right, exactly.
Caparasso comes back in. My goodness, has Charles played well. Ruth will be at the free throw line. Trent on the season, 83%. First one from Ruth. In and out. And the ball, oh my goodness.
Wow.
When it rains, it pours.
Wow.
Chol, Dixon, and Smith all went for the ball. It pinballed off of all three of them, and it's Raven ball.
Pinball machine gone wrong
That is incredible.
for Garden.
That is three really good players.
Yeah.
That's probably the only time in their life they've ever done that.
Yeah, no doubt.
38-22, it's Coffeyville basketball. Jay Herkelman calls the timeout. We'll stay here. Lady Ravens sitting across the gym from us. They are heading to Hayes. They'll play the Hutchinson Blue Dragons on Friday night at 5:30. Will the men join them and play immediately afterwards against the winner of Barton and Cloud County? I hope so.
Yeah, I guess we're going to find out in 20 minutes and 40.9 seconds.
If we're going out there for one, we might as well go out there for two, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. almost like you're cutting the expenses in half if you go for 2 instead of 1. Buy one, get one free.
Looks like we're going to be celebrating the Red Raven track and field team at halftime. I see them starting to make their way out over there. Raven basketball. 40.9 to go first half. Inbounds will go to Tomboy. Tomboy hands it off to Justin Taylor. Taylor guarded by the freshman Deshaun Lewis. Taylor, really good defense here from Lewis. Now Taylor wants to go on the attack. Step back, Taylor, got it! Justin Taylor, ridiculous. Ravens are up 18 late first half. Dixon, Lewis. Now it's Mannion. Mannion guarded by Popovich. Chol was denied by Tomboy. Now Mannion gonna have to send a very tough shot. He missed it. Caparasso the rebound, and the Red Ravens deliver a punch to the mouth of the Garden City Broncbusters. Our score at the half, Coffeyville 40, Garden 22. The Ravens up big. Can they hold it for 20 more minutes? Red Raven halftime show starts in 5 here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
On February 22nd and 23rd, the Red Raven men's and women's track and field team competed in the Region 6 KJCCC Championship. The men and women both finished well. The women were third in the Jayhawk East and finished ninth in Region 6. Coffeyville's men finished Jayhawk East Conference champion and Region 6 runner-up. Coffeyville also has 3 Region 6 champions on the men's side, including sophomore Ladarian Dudley, who won the shot put. Sandra Robert Hogan, who won the 600-meter dash. And the men's 4x400-meter relay of UCR 888. Latrell Johnson, Zion Green, and Xander Robert Hogan, who won with a new Region 6 time of 3 minutes 10 seconds. And also at the Region 6 Championship, our very own head coach Robert Wood was recognized as the NJCAA Region 6 Men's Coach of the Year. And folks, just last weekend, the men's and women's track and field teams competed in Lubbock, Texas, on the campus of Texas Tech University. The women finished 22nd and garnered 7 All-American awards. Those awards include Royana Farmer in the 60-meter and 4x400-meter relay. Zakaya Blake in the 4x400-meter relay. Allie Pemberton in the 4x400-meter relay. Tierra Williams in the 4x400-meter relay. And Anna Maria in the weight throw. And on the men's side, the Red Ravens garnered 7 All-American awards and 2 national runners-up and finished 10. All-American include Ladarian Dudley, who was national runner-up in the shot put. Zion Green for the 400-meter and 4x400-meter relay. Latrell Johnson in the 400-meter and 400-meter relay. UCR 888 for the 4x400-meter relay. Xander Robert Hogan for the 4x400-meter relay.
It's the Red Raven halftime show brought to you by our friends at Solutions North Bank, paying some well-deserved appreciation to the Red Raven track and field team. The men, Jayhawk Conference champions, 2nd in Region 6. The ladies came 3rd in the Jayhawk and 9th in the region. So great year for them. Obviously, great indoor season, outdoor season getting started. And how about Coach Wood, Chris? Region 6 Indoor Coach of the Year for Coach Wood. So congrats to him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Big congratulations to everyone.
Let's look at first half stats in this one. Ravens lead at 40-22 over the Garden City Broncbusters. Garden City shooting 35% from the floor, 17% from 3, 50% at the line. Red Ravens 52% from the floor, 20% from 3, 67% at the free throw line. Here are the 2 big things that are separating this one, Chris. The Ravens are winning the rebound battle 26-9.
That's huge.
And the Ravens are outscoring, because of the rebounding, the Ravens are outscoring Garden City 11-0 on second chance points.
That's absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. And the thing about it is, how many offensive rebounds
9
does Coffeyville have? So Coffeyville, with their offensive boards, have tied the total rebound for this Garden team in that first half.
That's right.
That's huge.
Leading the way for Garden City, 12 for Caleb Smith, 6 for Antonio Chol, as well as 2 for Emmanuel Mannion and 2 for Deshaun Lewis. But how about that? I mean, we know how good Chol and Caleb Smith are. They've scored 18 of the team's 22 points. Nothing from Harker, 2 from Mannion, nothing from Sabino, nothing from Dixon. The Raven defense has played very, very elite in this first half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Just absolutely suffocating under this Garden team. Incredible defense. And, they were a great defending team all year long, and it just seems like it's gone up another level in this game.
With a team like this, Chris, I mean, you're not going to take out 5 guys.
No.
You pick 2 or 3 to try to neutralize, and you just hope that you're better than the other 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Chol and Caleb Smith are going to score. They're elite players.
Right.
But what they've done on Harker, what they've done on Sabino, and what they've done on Mannion, not letting him get shots off, that's going to lead to success for this Raven team, not just tonight, but if they play Barton, if they play Hutchinson, if they play Cowley, whoever they play. You play defense like that, you're going to win a lot of games.
No doubt about it. Incredible first half. But you know as well as I do, you got to keep doing it all the way through the second half, all the way to the end whistle, the end buzzer.
No doubt about that. For the Ravens in this first half, 12 for Brian Griffith, 6 for Daniel Tomboy, 6 for Charles Caparasso, as well as 4 for Relia Nagulich, 3 for Trent Ruth, 2 for Justin Taylor, 3 for Konstantin Popovich, 2 for Jeremiah Kemboy, 2 for Rashid Kuda. You know what that sounds like to me?
What's that?
A lot of depth. A lot of guys that can score the basketball.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. 1 through, 12 through 13? Top to bottom.
I mean, we haven't seen Kaysen Thomas score.
Right.
We haven't seen Tyrell Smith get into this game yet. So many options on this team, Chris.
No doubt.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's look at some scores around the Jayhawk Conference as the Final Four begin to set shape. The ladies' side, we have our Final Four for the Friday night showdowns in Hayes. It will be, I shouldn't say we have our Final Four. Still one game going on. Dodge City up on Barton, 44-32. That game going to the fourth quarter. If I'm wrong, I will apologize to the Barton Cougars. I don't see Dodge City blowing a 12-point lead at home.
Yeah, that would be very rare if they did.
Be a big-time upset.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
Lady Ravens get a 61-50 win over Seward County. Hutchinson over Colby, 59-49. Butler over Cali, 88-78. So it will be Hutchinson and Coffeyville Friday night at 5:30, and it's looking like it'll be Dodge City and Butler in the opening game of the day at 1 o'clock.
Man.
Pretty good Final Four there,
yeah,
huh?
I'd say so. Goodness gracious.
No doubt about that. On the men's side here tonight, Butler leads the Hutchinson Blue Dragons 33-27. That game in Hutchinson. That's an interesting one, Chris, because those two teams have kind of gone back and forth with each other all year. Butler looked like the better team early in the season, and then it looked like Hutch figured out how to beat them.
Right.
But now, so far tonight, Butler may be getting their chance to flip the script a little bit.
Absolutely. It's a back and forth all season long. That's interesting how that's turning out so far.
I'll tell you what, I don't care who wins that game, Butler or Hutch. That's a dangerous team going to the Final Four.
Yeah, no doubt. Goodness.
Also, of course, we have a 40-22 lead for the Ravens here over Garden City. Barton on top of Cloud County, 76-65. That game has 9:51 to go. Very high-scoring game out there in Barton.
Yeah.
The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. And Cali on top of Dodge City, 65-56. So Cali starting to pull away a little bit from Dodge City, who's maybe the hottest team in the Jayhawk right now. But you got to play almost a perfect game to beat the number 5 team in the nation in their house.
No doubt. No doubt.
So we'll see what those men's Final Four games are looking like when we get to the end of this one. But right now, Red Ravens 40, Garden City 22. Garden going to play with their backs against the wall. Their season on the line. Red Ravens trying to hold on to a lead and go to the Final Four. We're back in 3 minutes with second half action here from Nellis Hall. We're back in 3 on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. 40-22, Red Ravens lead at the half. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you as we put a bow on the Red Raven halftime show, brought to you by Solutions North Bank. Chris got to say hello at halftime to good luck charm of the Red Ravens, Terry Gregory.
Yep.
Who we still got 20 minutes to go in this one, but the last 2 times Terry's been at Nellis Hall. Doubleheader sweep over Barton. Lady Ravens going to the Final Four. Men playing great here so far tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So
might have to get him season tickets next year.
well, let's just say I think I'm being replaced on the broadcast over at Hayes.
That's right. Sorry about it.
I mean, you know,
We got to take winners.
Yeah, I mean, if it brings home a W, then okay,
We'll take it.
I'm okay with that.
Also, Jake Odom in the house tonight, former Red Raven assistant coach, now with Indiana State. Good to see Coach Odom.
Absolutely.
Hard to miss him. He's about 6'6".
Yeah, no doubt.
And then also, I wanted to wish a congratulations, or a good luck, I should say, tonight before we get back to the game, to former Red Raven Chris Carroll, who's playing for Youngstown State tonight in the Horizon League Championship game against Robert Morris. So best of luck to Chris. That Youngstown State team's had a great year, and hopefully Chris Carroll can punch his ticket to the NCAA tournament tonight.
No doubt.
Hopefully the Ravens can punch their ticket to the Final Four here tonight.
That'd be great, too.
Popovich hands it off to Tomboy. Popovich, Griffith, Tomboy, Taylor, and Kuda, the 5 out there for the Ravens. Bryan, down low, Kuda. Kuda guarded by Dixon. Kuda goes into the post. Reverse is good. Kuda finishes on the sophomore Dixon.
Everybody clap your hands. Reverse, reverse.
42-22, Red Ravens on top of Garden here at Nellis. Caleb Smith, pass off the fingertips of Chol, ends up with Dixon. Now Chol. Tomboy standing right there with him. Caleb Smith, guarded now by Tomboy. 8 to shoot. Smith trying to turn the corner. Step back J is good. Caleb Smith leads the Garden City Broncbusters with 14 points tonight.
That's just a shot you can't defend. Great step back to the free throw line.
That's really good offense.
Yeah, this is a great shot.
Kuda's pass to Griffith. Bryan guarded by Dixon. Now Kuda guarded by Mannion, and now Chol will switch on. Chol did pick up 2 fouls in that first half, something to keep an eye on as Garden tries to make a comeback. Right wing now, this is Justin Taylor. Big screen from Kuda. Taylor, what a stop and start move. No good, and the rebound collected by Garden. It's a great play design. Ravens just couldn't finish at the rim. Now Smith again attacking, and he missed that time. Dixon trying to clear out the rebound. Good. Just the second offensive rebound of the night for Garden City. 42-26. This Garden City team, Chris, we've said it numerous times tonight, so dangerous. They hit 1 or 2 threes, all of a sudden this is an 8-point game, and it feels like it's a brand new game.
No doubt.
Kuda, guarded by Dixon. This time Dixon holds his ground, and a foul there against Dixon. Dixon just shaking his head like, what do I do, man? Second on Dixon. He's disgusted with that call.
Yeah.
And that's just the thin line in basketball, Chris, of when a good player meets a great player.
Yeah, no doubt. Goodness.
Griffith, big screen from Kuda. Bryan, step back, down low, Rashid. Rashid going at Chol, and he's blocked by Chol. Ball is loose. Kuda runs it down and finds Taylor. 2 to shoot. Bryan got to put it up, and he missed it. And the rebound, Chol. Tomboy got a hand on it, but it ends up with Boston Harker. Ravens are making nothing easy for Garden. Smith sets the feet, tries again for 3, airballs it. Caleb Smith's had a great night, but he is not a three-point shooter.
Too open. If there is such a thing as too open, I think we just saw it.
And now, if it wasn't hard enough for Garden City, the one guy it feels like on this offense that's scoring is going to get airball chance from Nellis Hall the rest of the night. 17:22 to go. Taylor turning the corner, finding Tomboy. Daniel, cut off by Chol. 12 to shoot here for the Ravens. Griffith. Pressure comes. Bryan, step back. Bryan wanting to dance. Tomboy getting to the baseline. Tomboy blocked from behind. Chol kept it alive. Great defense there from Chol.
Yeah.
Parker in transition. Bumped, blocked, and a late foul call. That'll be on Konstantin Popovich.
That was a late call.
Was it Tomboy or Kuda who had the block off the backboard?
That was Kuda.
It'll be free throws for Boston Harker. He's 0 of 2 at the line tonight, but he is a very good free throw shooter, about 78%. First one. Good. Like I said, 42-27, but when you're playing March basketball against a team like this, it doesn't feel like a 15-point lead.
No, it doesn't.
Harker, 1 out of 2, and Popovich pulls down the rebound. Taylor, guarded by Boston Harker. That was Harker's first point of the night.
Wow.
After 29 on Saturday. Mannion guarding Griffith. Nice move by Bryan. Getting to the baseline, now backs it up. Jump shot, up, good. Kuda. If he starts hitting that shot, there's no defense for him.
Yeah, good luck to the other team.
Harker off a screen, wanting to attack. Popovich cuts him off. Now back out to Chol. Harker on the right wing. Screen from Dixon. Harker, pick and roll. This is Mannion. Mannion to Smith. 8 to shoot for the Garden City Broncbusters. Smith, crossover, attacking, floater, no. And the rebound, Kuda boxes out Dixon. Ravens push, they lead by 17. Taylor. Taylor to Griffith. Bryan, working left. Big screen from Kuda. Griffith, 3. Popovich, good! And Bryan called for the foul. That's his third. Media timeout, 15:43 to go. Griffith in some foul trouble, but the Ravens up 47-27. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Ravens Sports Network. Ravens 47, Garden City 27 as we're back at Nellis Hall. 15:43 to go in this Region 6 quarterfinal. Shani O, Chris Freund alongside with you. Ravens trying to join their female counterparts in the Final Four on Friday night. Off to a great start so far through 25 minutes.
Huge start, yeah.
Chol missed it. Kuda the rebound. Chris, there's still a lot of time to go, but when you're down 20 against this Red Raven team on the road, Garden's going to have to start making their comeback in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, they really are.
Kuda, handoff Taylor. Taylor, cut off by Dixon. Tomboy, going to let it fly. That's a 3. Missed it short. And Dixon the rebound. Mannion coming the other way. Mannion's so quick, and he goes to the reverse and beats Tomboy. Ruth, down low, Kuda. Kuda attacking Dixon. Kuda spinning into a double team. Kuda in trouble, and it's taken by Taylor. Popovich the ball fake, and Mannion with a steal. And that's a quick way to get Garden back in the game, and one for Mannion. That's what we saw in game one, Chris.
Yep.
Team with a lead. All of a sudden you make a couple mistakes, and all of a sudden the other team starts to feel confident. Mannion trying to get it down to 15. He does. 47-32. Isaiah Tisdale trying to will his guys into it on the road against the number 2 seed in the Region 6 tournament. Ruth. Popovich. Off a screen. Now it's Taylor. And a kick ball there against Caleb Smith. .12 to shoot here for the Ravens. Taylor looking for space. Justin, stop-start move. Into the lane. Taylor got it! I think he had 4 guys defend him on that possession. None of them could stop him from scoring. And now a steal. 3-on-1 for the Ravens. Tomboy got Chol in the air, lays it in. And just like that, it's right back up to 19.
So quick.
Brian Griffith loving it on the bench.
No doubt.
Smith down low. Kuda poked it. Still loose. Who's got it? Dixon had it wrestled away by Kuda. And now Dixon called for a foul against Kuda. And is Rashid okay? Now he's getting up. I didn't see that. What was that?
I really didn't.
Was that anything of malicious intent?
They are. They're
intentional
calling it.
Foul. Wow. Some free throws for Trent Ruth. Excuse me, they're going to put Kuda on the line. You learn something every day, Chris. For a technical free throw, you can pick who you want. For an intentional, I guess you can't.
I guess not.
Kuda's first free throw. Good. Ruth and Dixon are talking about it. I don't know if Ruth thought it was an intentional foul either.
Right.
Josiah Sabino checking back into this game. That's what really has been the big story for me, Chris. Raven offense has played great, but the duo of Harker and Sabino, 2 guys that average 12 a game in this league, have combined for 1 point tonight.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Taylor. Tomboy pushes Ruth back into the corner. Taylor wants to go to work against Smith. Now Kuda. Back to Taylor. 13-15 to go. Ravens 53, Garden 32. Taylor in the lane. Fouled. Caleb Smith with the contact. Justin Taylor going to the free throw line. And just about everything coming up Red Raven tonight. And I don't want this to sound like any sort of disrespect to the Garden City program, but we talked about just the legacy and the experience of Jay Herkelman. Taylor's first free throw. Good. You really see in a game like this the difference between a 30th year Hall of Fame champion coach and a first year guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now I think Coach Tisdale is going to have a lot of success in his career, Chris, but it's just the difference of where the two coaches are right now.
Right, absolutely.
54-32, Taylor goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Boston Harker guarded by Rashid Kuda. 3 in the corner, Mannion, good. Mannion hit quite a few threes against Independence on Saturday, and you don't want him heating up.
No, that's for sure.
Ruth guarded by Mannion. Daniel Tomboy, now Ruth. Trent on the left wing, guarded by Emmanuel Mannion. One of the best freshmen against one of the best sophomores. That shot no good, and Sabino able to box out Tomboy. Mannion hands it off. Now it's Harker on the drive. Good. Right at Kuda.
Wow.
54-37. Now you see these little 4-point runs each way.
Yep.
Garden's still got a lot of work to do, but they're starting to show what makes them so dangerous.
No doubt. No doubt.
Ruth, big screen from Kuda. Ruth inside. Now slows down. It's Taylor. Coach Tisdale not happy about his team not getting the double team off. Taylor inside, hop step, goes up and missed it. Kuda right there to clean it up. Justin Taylor, huge high IQ play, made Chol pick, and Kuda right there to clean it up.
No doubt.
Sabino down low, Kuda right with him, pass to Mannion. Mannion, nice move. Harker straight on three. You bet. Timeout, Isaiah Tisdale. Garden not going quietly into this Tuesday night. 56-40. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be right back with 11:45 to go here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. (56-40). Ravens lead at 11:45 to go. Garden City's outscored Coffeyville 18-16 here in this second half. Just tells you how important that first half was, Chris, because this is the Garden I think we expected to see tonight.
Yeah.
Here in half number 2.
No doubt.
And still, like we've said countless times tonight, 16-point deficit with 12 minutes to go is nothing for this Garden team.
No, definitely not.
And that pass wide of Nagulich, that's a turnover. That'll bring us to a media time. I guess that last one wasn't the media.
Nope.
This one is the media. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. Ravens up 16. It'll be Garden City ball. We're back in a minute. .11:35 to go. It's Garden City basketball. Ravens lead at 56-40. Here in the Region 6 quarterfinals. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. Ravens still in control of this one, Chris, but Garden's starting to find a little bit of footing to maybe make a run and a comeback.
Yeah, a little bit of wiggle room here.
Caleb Smith guarded by Tomboy. The attack. Caleb puts it up, missed it. Rebound to Gulich. Big box out there for Relia. Justin Taylor crosses half court. He's picked up by Boston Harker. 11:06 to play. Screen comes from Nagulich. Taylor now finding Brian Griffith as we go under 11 to play. Brian so quick. Harker stays in front of him. Now Brian with the crossover. Got to get a shot off. 5 seconds left to shoot. Griffith in the lane. You bet. Brian's just kind of like toys with his food sometimes and then finishes with 3 on the shot clock.
Yeah, was there any worry about him getting the shot off?
No. Harker's jump shot no good. Rebound Tomboy. Now Jay Herkelman telling him maybe slow down just a little bit. Let's start to try and use this clock to our advantage.
Absolutely.
Ravens potentially 10.5 minutes away from the Final Four on Friday night in Hayes. Ruth inside, foul. At this point in the season, anytime you see a player go down, Chris, you always hold your breath for a second.
No doubt.
Trent Ruth is okay, back on his feet. Ruth at the free throw line. Trent is 0 of 1 at the stripe today. Got that one. Money Team tonight has only put up 20 points, but I think that's even more exciting. The rest of the team has played as well as they have. Ruth goes 2 out of 2.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, the defense for the Money Team has been absolutely incredible.
Talk about that. That's been money all night.
Yeah, it has.
10-12 to go. Ravens 60, Garden City 40. Either Barton or Cloud County awaits the winner of this one on Friday night in Fort Hays State. Sabino, handoff to Caleb Smith, and now Chol. Tough shot and a foul, and he hit it. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
Wow. Chance for the 4-point.
That was a
play.
ridiculous shot from Chol.
Wow.
How did he hit that?
I don't know.
Wow. The call was bang, bang. But the fact that he hit the shot's insane.
Incredible. Incredible.
Chol completes the 4-point play. What a talent.
Wow.
How did Rutgers let this guy leave?
No clue. No
man,
clue.
Man, is he good. 9:50 to go, 60-44. Bet Rutgers would love to have him back.
Yeah.
Justin Taylor gets a screen from Daniel Tomboy. Taylor to the corner, Ruth. Ruth getting inside on Harker. Tough shot, no. Tomboy on the glass. Daniel fighting and got it. Daniel Tomboy against 3 Garden City defenders. Smith spinning, going up, no. Tomboy with good defense. Offensive rebound for Garden. Mannion a 3. You bet. If Mannion gets an open 3, he's going to hit it.
Yeah, he is.
9:10 to play. Ravens 62, Garden 47. As you might expect in the quarterfinals, Garden City is not going down without leaving everything out there. 9 minutes for the Ravens to try and hang on. Brian Griffith guarded by Sabino. Spin move. Brian trying to kick. Deflected by Mannion. Taylor ends up making the catch. 5 to shoot. Taylor got to attack. Justin got to put it up. Scoop shot. Oh my goodness! Justin Taylor! How did that one go in?
How many times have you said that tonight and it's all been true?
Chol on the pick and roll. Missed the dunk!
Oops.
Tomboy in transition. Handoff, Nagulich! Raven lead is back up to 19. Coffeyville has survived every punch Garden's thrown tonight. 66-47, Mannion tries it, got it. Another 3 for Mannion.
Wow.
That's his 3rd of the second half. 66-50. We're going to be talking about that first half for a long time.
We are.
Because in this second half, Garden's been as good as advertised.
No doubt.
Tomboy, what a move. He left it short. He can't believe it. Chol the other way, going right at Nagulich and scores it. We're about to see Chol go in takeover mode, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's the only way.
7:35 to play, 66-52. Griffith, full head of steam. Down inside, and one! Brian Griffith again!
Chol may go over to takeover mode, but so can Brian Griffith.
7:33 to go. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Brian Griffith, pooping the harm. Ravens up 16. We're back in a minute. 7.5 minutes to go. Ravens 68, Garden City 52. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. We are going to see Brian Griffith at the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play. Your Final Four is set on the women's side of the bracket. It will be Dodge City against Butler, Coffeyville against Hutchinson on Friday. And Griffith missed the free throw. 68-52, under 7.5 to play. Winner of this one will play the winner of Barton and Cloud County on Friday night. Chol, guarded by Nagulich. Chol trying to create space. Like we said, Chris, we're going to see Chol just take over. Jump shot, good. This is the last 7 minutes, potentially, of Antonio Chol's JUCO career. We're going to see him leave everything out there.
Yeah, he's not going down with that incredible fight.
7 minutes to play. Ravens 68, Garden 54. Ruth, Taylor. Ravens need to continue to get big scores. Could use some big stops as well. Nagulich fakes the three, trying to get baseline on Sabino and cut off. 4 to shoot. Ruth steps into a triple and missed it short. Nagulich the rebound. Ravens with a second chance. Relia, Bryan fakes the three, and now they hand it off to Kuda. Kuda guarded by Mannion. Rashid taking advantage and elevating for the dunk. Mannion just got out of the way. I don't blame him.
I know, I would have too.
Mannion on the other end, guarded by Ruth. Getting to the baseline. Mannion up, in, and one. Man, this Garden City team is chippy, man.
Yeah.
6:16 to go. That's the first on Ruth. 70-56. A free throw coming for Mannion. Your men's games tonight. Butler on top of Hutchinson, 45-40. That's got 14 minutes to go. Cali beats Dodge City, 87-74. Cloud County Barton, that game underway as well. We'll get you a score update as soon as we can from out in Great Bend. Barton won that game 100-87. So now officially the winner of this game playing the Barton Cougars on Friday night. Who will play Cali? That's to be determined with the winner of Hutchinson and Butler. Taylor up in the air, got it! Justin Taylor's hit some big shots here in this one. 72-57, Ravens could use a stop. Chol, guarded by Nagulich. Chol again trying to create space. Chol attacking, handoff, Sabino a three, good! 72-60, Garden is continuing to chip away, point by point, it's down to 12. 5.5 to go. The Ravens have led by as much as 22. Garden's gotten it down to 12. 72-60. Griffith. Screen from Kuda. 8 to shoot. Bryan stepping in. Bryan, tough shot. No. Nagulich got a fingertip on it. Garden stepped on the baseline. It's Raven ball. They will only have 2 on the shot clock, but they will get a chance to get a shot up. And are they going to have a conversation? I don't think Garden ever possessed it. But Jay Herkelman going to use this as a timeout. They are going to reset it. Wow. They're going to check to see if Garden ever had possession.
Right.
From my viewpoint, which doesn't mean much, I did not see any point where Garden looked like they had it.
Of course, we had, about 12 people 6'3" and taller in our way.
Yeah, that's right. That's why my opinion doesn't mean much. I have this song is called The Hum, Chris. I have a very special place in my heart for this song because this is the song they use for kickoffs at University of Cincinnati football games, which of course I'm from Cincinnati. So this song gets me fired up.
Absolutely. 2 seconds left.
There's Tony Turner over on the far end of the court with Sierra McBride. Those two having a fun night as they're going to the Final Four. Sure, Jay Herkelman and Jordan Bailey hoping they can have some fun too. 5:07 to go. Ravens are up 12. trying to hold off this mighty talented Garden City team. Taylor trying to inbound it, finding Nagulich. Layup is good. What a play drawn up.
Huge.
Jay Herkelman draws up a beautiful backdoor cut from Nagulich.
What a feed by Taylor.
Joel, step back, Jay. Good.
Good grief. Good grief.
74-62, and we're about to see Daniel Tomboy check back in. Taylor, what a find from Nagulich. Ravens beat the press. Justin Taylor. Now we'll back it up. 4.5 to play. Ravens 74, Garden 62. Taylor going at Boston Harker, now backs it up. Ravens wisely burning some clock. They still have a 12-point lead, and Garden's starting to really heat up on the offensive end. Winner plays Barton on Friday night. Kuda, baseline, at Sabino, fouled. They say the shot does not count. Third foul on Josiah Sabino. It'll be an inbounds play for the Red Ravens. For the rest of the way, the Ravens will get free throws on every foul. 4:13 to go. Coffeyville 74, Garden City 62. Griffith on the inbounds. Guarded very closely by Mannion. Oh my goodness. Brian looks like he's tired. Griffith, screen from Kuda. 8 to shoot. Griffith, crossover, driving, floating. Brian, no. Tomboy, what an elevation for that ball. And Mannion, they stopped play. Not sure what that was for. Mannion get poked in the eye. Media timeout. I'm not sure what they stopped play for. Daniel Tomboy just about got 3 feet above the rim to pull down a rebound one-handed. Ravens are up a dozen. We're back in 60 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. .353 to play here at Nellis Hall. Red Ravens 74-62. They have the basketball as well after a huge offensive rebound from Daniel Tomboy. Garden City starting to run out of time, but man, are they shooting the basketball well in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they have.
This game would be over if it wasn't for the fight Garden's put together.
Yeah, no doubt.
Justin Taylor driving against Chol. 3 in the corner for Griffith. In and out. Taylor got a fingertip on it, but Chol pulls it down. Garden trying to get even closer. They're down a dozen. Harker sets up, corner 3, short. Rebound, Sabino and Kuda battle for it, and Tomboy pulls it down. Ravens will take any miss they can get at this point.
Yeah, no doubt.
Griffith slows it down, crosses half court, 3:15 to go. The winner plays the Barton Cougars on Friday night. Taylor, Ruth, 8 to shoot. Ruth guarded by Boston Harker. 3 minutes to go. Ruth, what a spin move. Ruth, Tomboy inside. No, but a foul. Foul is on Sabino, his 4th. Free throws coming for Daniel Tomboy. He's about a 65% free throw shooter on the year. First one, off. Free throw is going to be mighty important here in these last 3 minutes. You hit them, You're going to the Final Four. You don't? You give Garden life.
Yep.
It's that simple.
It is.
Second one short. Tomboy goes 0 out of 2 at the line. 2:51 to play. Ravens 74, Garden 62. Ravens trying to survive and advance. The spirit of March. Mannion from downtown. It is a 9-point game. Timeout, Garden. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Garden is right back in it. We're back in 30 seconds. Back here at Nellis, 74-65 with 2:44 to play. Shane Chris Freund alongside with you here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Lady Ravens are already into the Final Four. They will play Hutchinson on Friday night. Men trying to hang on for dear life against a Garden team that's really found their shot and advance to the Final Four to play Barton. Inbounds goes to Brian Griffith. Pressure comes. Ruth back to Brian. Ravens try to beat the press. Brian does. Brian to Kuda. No look. And Kuda with a monster dunk. Brian Griffith had everybody looking at Tomboy, and he finds Kuda. Chol guarded closely by Tomboy. Chol turning the corner, kicking. Harker the fake. Step back. Now Mannion, open three. Mannion, not that time. Rebound Griffith. And the one time tonight Mannion misses might be just enough. 2:02 to go. Ravens basketball, they lead it by 11. Ruth guarded by Sabino. Trent Ruth, handoff Justin Taylor. Justin attacking Harker. Now backs out, 8 to shoot. Ravens wisely using every second. Taylor for three, in and out. Rebound Sabino. It might have been the dagger if it dropped. Garden still with life. Sabino missed it, and Kuda able to tap it to Ruth. And Garden City is running out of time here at Nellis. 90 seconds to play. And I think Isaiah Tisdale starts to realize it.
Yep.
One heck of a battle from Garden City tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
On any other night, in any other gym, Tomboy fakes, goes up, missed it, and a foul called late. That'll be on Sabino. He's fouled out. Free throws coming for Tomboy with 1:08 to go. On any other night, in maybe any other gym, Garden City might have won this game.
Right, that is true.
I think the combination of Nellis and the red-hot start the Ravens got off to is just enough. Tomboy with the free throw line. 1:08 to go. First one good. Two for two. Tomboy makes it 78-35. A timeout taken by the Ravens. They're up 13 late in this one. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. And Garden City 65. Winner of this one will play the Barton Cougars on Friday night. Immediately after, the Lady Ravens play Hutchinson on Friday night. Might as well take 2 buses out there, right, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be back-to-back, you might as well be back-to-back. A back-to-back followed by a back-to-back.
It'll be Garden City basketball after the free throws from Daniel Tomboy. Relia Nagulich out there for a little more athleticism. Rashid Kuda now on the bench. Not that Kuda isn't athletic, but Mannion has it. We're going to go under a minute to go. Garden City got to play about as quick as you can. Mannion kicking. Harker the drive. Just don't foul if you're the Ravens, and Harker lays it in. Timeout Garden. 78-67, 56 seconds to play. We'll stay here. We're getting to the point, Chris, where we're starting to know what it's going to be on Friday. On the ladies' side, it's going to be Dodge City and Butler and Hutchinson and Coffeyville. If that doesn't sound good enough to you, it's going to be Cowley against the winner of Butler and Hutch. Butler's up 10 in that game with 7 minutes to go, 60-50. But those 2 teams, though, that one's not over until it ends.
No, that's for sure.
And then Coffeyville, if they can survive, would play the Barton Cougars on Friday night in the nightcap at Hayes.
Good grief.
Whoever gets to Saturday, Championship Saturday, they've earned it.
Yeah, no doubt. My goodness.
Whoever gets to Friday's earned it. These quarterfinal games have been insane.
Yeah, no doubt.
In case you were wondering, yeah, every single Red Raven game the rest of the region championship will be on US 98.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't miss it.
No way. No way.
Listen, you can't tell me we're getting Coffeyville Hutch and potentially Coffeyville Barton for round 3. I'm not going to be there. No chance. No chance.
No.
Tomboy gets the inbounds pass back to Ruth. Garden tries to lay the press. Griffith turns on the speed. Bryan's across half court. Garden tries to put a trap on. Bryan, look at him dance around. Bryan Griffith. And finally fouled by Mannion. Burned about 15 seconds just playing keep away. Wow.
I've never really seen anyone play keep away by themselves.
We got oohs and ahs from the crowd out here.
Yeah.
Over Bryan Griffith's dribbling skills. Isaiah Tisdale, his team did not go down without a fight. Griffith at the free throw line, first one you bet. Jay Herkelman told us in the pregame, Chris, that no matter who they played tonight, whether it was Indy, it'd be a rivalry game. It was Garden. It's a team that beat us in this building the last time we played them.
Right.
There was going to be a sense of getting payback. I think the Ravens got their payback tonight.
I'd say so.
Mannion, guarded by Tomboy. Garden going to have to put a shot up. Mannion does, and he missed it. Ruth the rebound, and it looks like Garden's going to back off. Griffith just got across half court. Red Ravens will be sending 2 buses to the Final Four. Coffeyville has knocked off Garden City 80-67. And you wanted it, you got it, just as it should be. Coffeyville and Barton, round number 3. This one to go to the Region 6 title game. It's on Friday night. Ravens win it. We're back in 4 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. you by our friends at Coffeyville Community College for winning a doubleheader here tonight. How about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chris, we got caught up talking to everybody about going to the Final Four. That we forgot we still have a postgame show we have to do. That's my bad. Scott Maple's back in the studio. That's my bad. Andrew Elrod up at the top. I'm sorry. That's a rookie mistake in the postseason, and that's my fault. I apologize. We expect that kind of mistake from Chris, but not from me.
Oh, totally.
Let's get you final stats here in this one. Ravens shoot 52% from the floor, just 19% from three.
Wow.
There's room to improve out there. And 68% at the line. Garden City, 47% from the floor, 38% from three, 67% of the line. Ravens win the rebound battle, 43-22, 18 for Griffith, 12 from Tomboy. He had a double-double. 12 from Kuda, 8 from Popovich, 6 from Caparasso, 5 from Ruth, 8 from Nagulich, 9 from Taylor. Complete team effort. Ravens going to the Final Four. They will play Barton on Friday night. Let's step away for 2 minutes. Jordan Bailey joins us next. We'll hear from our player of the game around the corner as well. Don't go anywhere. We're back in 2 on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Red Ravens sending 2 teams to the Final Four as the men beat Garden City 80-67 tonight. They will play Barton on Friday night for a trip to the Region 6 championship game. Now joined by assistant coach Jordan Bailey. Coach, that had the feels of a playoff game. Both teams felt like different. There you go. One final time at Nellis this year. Dirk Andrews with the "Let's Go Raven" call. About as good. There you go. It's about as good as it gets right there. But coach, at different times tonight, felt like both of these teams were going to win this game. But your team dominates on the glass, plays some really good defense, and makes all the plays they need to do to defend home court one final time and punch your ticket to the Final Four.
Well, I think your words were well chosen there. We defended home court. I mean, they guarded like a playoff team tonight. And the first half especially, allowing a very good Garden City team who's notorious. They're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country, if not the country. Or the conference, if not the country, but the defensive effort that our guys gave in the first half, especially, was just so good.
Absolutely. Coach, I think, when you see a team like Garden City, and we talk about the talent that they have, the top 5-6 guys on that team, I think you could argue is the best top 5-6 guys in the league. And you got to pick your poison when you're defending a team like Garden. Chole's going to get his. Caleb Smith got his tonight. Mannion shot the ball very well. But to hold Sabino and Harker, 2 very talented scorers, to a combined 11 points, that's the little things that it takes to beat a team like that. That's what it's going to take to beat Barton on Friday as well.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. They're a very, very talented team. And And, Coach Tisdale has done an incredible job this season, was put in a very difficult situation with their head coach leaving to take a Division I assistant job back in September. And they have a great team, very talented, and he did a phenomenal job with them and will have a very, very promising coaching career. But, yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of pieces. Magnon's very good, very talented. Joel's very good, very talented. And, again, our guys just accepted the challenge of being able to guard one-on-one, keeping their man in front of them. And we knew, obviously going back to the three-point shooting, we knew that they had only lost one time all semester when they hit 10 or more threes. Mm-hmm. And that was an emphasis of ours, and we knew we had to get out. And so we were tracking that the whole game. And they ended up with 9, and our guys did a great job there, and we knew they were going to come back. I mean, this time of year, you're not going to blow anybody out. No. They're fighting for their season, but we did a great job of staying locked in.
Coach, something Coach Herc said before the game was he felt like guys like Rashid Kuda, Aurelian Nagulich, Daniel Tomboy, Charles Caparasso could be difference makers because you have that size advantage down low, and you win the rebound battle in this one, 43-22. And obviously, Garden City shot the ball well, especially in that second half. But it's going to be really difficult to win a game where you lose the rebound battle by 20. Your team did what they had to do, won the battle on the inside. That wins games in March.
Yeah, and we've talked about it all year, right? We're power in numbers. The depth of this team. There's no gaps. There's no let up. And the guys that come in off the bench give the same effort that the guys that start. And, on good nights, we're playing 10, 11 deep. And that's this time of year. That's a plus. This time of year, that's what deep tournament teams do.
No question.
And they've done it all year. So absolutely.
No question, Coach. Last thing I have for you, we're going to talk to some of the guys here in just a moment. We got 4 on the docket today, but obviously to get to the Final Four, you have confidence. Callie's got confidence going to the Final Four. Barton's got confidence going to the Final Four. Whoever wins that Hutcher Butler game's going to have confidence. But the last 2 games in this building, that win over Barton and the win here today,
time of year, but we just talk about winning the next one. We gotta be ready to win the next one whenever that is, and we won the next one tonight, and we're gonna get ready to win the next one on Friday.
Great stuff. We got Desmond Marshall, we got Justin Taylor, we got Jeremiah Kemboy, we got Brian Griffith. We're gonna have 2 of them on next. We'll have 2 of them on right after that. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. Red Raven postgame show as the Ravens win it 80-67 over Garden City. Now joined by Des Marshall and Jeremiah Kemboy as we get ready for the semifinals against Barton on Friday night. Guys, big win for the team. Obviously, this team's had a lot of success this year, but these last 2 against Barton and against here Garden City here tonight, you guys have to be feeling pretty good going into Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We've been clicking as a team. Two big home wins, our last home game and the last game, on our home court.
Well, I'm going to ask both of you the exact same question because I think both of you will have a good answer for this. But both of you are sophomores. It's your last game at Nellis Hall. I don't mean to make you all emotional after a big win like this. But we'll start with you, Kemboy. Your last game here at Nellis to get a big win over Garden. The struggles that this team went through last year.
Facts.
Now be going to the Final Four, playing Barton. I mean, this has to be awesome for you.
Yeah, for sure. All the guys, me, Des, Brian, Charles, everybody that came back from here last year, it was tough. It was tough. Them losses, loss after loss, and Coach telling us that you know, we just gotta stay the course, you know, day by day, practice by practice, piece by piece, and
Absolutely.
so you know it's finally clicking.
Des, same question for you. Being a part of this team the last 2 years, working with these guys every day, you know, going through what you go through in practice and in lifting, and on game days, to see the improvement from last year to this year, and instead of having your season end on Barton's home court, to win here at Nellis and now be going to Hayes for the Final Four, what's going through your head right now?
It brings back like a lot of memories now. I got Brian, I got JT with me, Trent, Kim Boy. It's different from last year, I say, because we got chemistry on the court and off the court. More off the court because that's what brings it on the court. Off the court, we're like click together. Like everybody's with everybody. No one's like equaled out. From the first man to the 13th man, we're all together every day.
Every day.
In the gym, everybody's in the gym every night. Like, it's no man above the next.
Love to hear it. Guys, last thing I have for you. Appreciate your time. I'll get both of your thoughts on this. Barton coming up on Friday. No secret now that these last 2-3 years, Barton and Coffeyville has become a rivalry in this league. Great teams, two great teams. Only one can go to the championship game on Saturday. What do you got to do to get a win over Barton on Friday night?
Same thing we did last game. Just play together, play hard. You know, be the hardest playing team on the floor, like Coach says. They're talented. They're good. We know that. So, I mean, I promise you we're going to come ready to play.
What do you think, Des? Friday night, what's it going to take to get the win over the Barton Cougars?
Just like Kim Boy just said, be the hardest playing team on the floor. Play all 40 minutes. Everybody play together. That's what I feel like.
Great stuff. Guys, appreciate you stopping by. Very happy for both of you. Yes, enjoy the win tonight. Look forward to seeing you on Friday when you take on Barton.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Let's take another 60-second timeout. Coming up next, Justin Taylor, Brian Griffith. We'll be right back. .67 over the Garden City Broncbusters, now joined by Justin Taylor and Brian Griffith. Guys, obviously let's address the elephant in the room. People have been seeing it on the RSN all night. Money team, we got a home playoff game. Had to do you guys some justice. Big win here tonight. Obviously got to be feeling good going into Friday.
Definitely. You know, we came out with a lot of energy. Start off on the defensive end, just translate it to the offensive end. So that's what really got us going.
Yeah. That's what I want to talk about. Justin, obviously this team has had better offensive games this year than they had tonight, but really thought you played great defense. I mean, 1 through 5 all night long. How good was Charles Caparasso off the bench tonight?
Man, he was great.
Man, I mean, this just felt like a team that, you know, Coach Herc said that the last time Garden came here and beat you guys, it kind of left a sour taste in your mouth. It looked like a team that had a sour taste in their mouth and wanted, you know, one last time in Nellis Hall this year to put on a show. It was a really good performance on the defensive end.
Oh, yeah, it was a great performance for us. You know, we were definitely sour, especially Coach Herc's 1,000th game, you know. So we had to come in. Credit to Garden City, though. They're a great team. They have a lot of good players, but, you know, we had to come in and kind of lock in from the jump, especially defensively.
Yep. Both of you guys, obviously, I know that both of you feel the same way and that you feel like when this team's clicking, you can beat anyone in America. But Barton coming up on Friday night, a team you just saw last week, and a team that we know is going to bring their best shot. It's going to be a close game, a fight for who goes to championship Saturday. But I'll get from both of you your thoughts on what it's going to take to play a complete 40 minutes and get, you know, the win in the winner-take-all round 3 against Barton.
Yeah, we just have to have the same approach that we had today. Barton's a great team as well. There's a lot of good teams in this conference, but it's a team that's going to fight. It's a team that's going to rebound the ball. It's a team that's going to play defense, especially in playoff games like this. You can't rely on, you know, offense, but you got to rely on energy, team energy, and especially not being in this building again. But we'll be ready for them on Friday.
Absolutely. Brian taking on Barton, obviously out at Fort Hays State, a gym I'm sure that I don't think anybody on this team's played in before. But going out there to a neutral site for what's going to be, a region semifinal game. I mean, there's going to be some nerves to that game that isn't just a normal game. What's it going to take to go out there, get off to a strong start, and compete with Barton for 40 minutes?
Just come out with the same energy and intensity we had today. I think that would take care of it. I feel like we're the better team, so if we just come in there and take care of business, we should be good.
Guys, appreciate the time. Congrats on the win. Enjoy your last victory here at Nellis Hall. And we look forward to seeing you guys play another one on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Big thanks to Andrew. Big thanks to Blaine. Big thanks to Chris. Big thanks to Scott Maples back in the studio. I'm Shane Hill saying so long from Nellis Hall. Red Ravens off to the Final Four. They'll play Barton on Friday night. That does it for us. Let's get back to the music here on US 98. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.